On the rolling hills of a quaint rural village, a young farmer, strong and kind, tends to his fields. This is a place where the rhythm of life is guided by the rising and setting of the sun, where the earthy scent of fresh-turned soil and the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers fill the air. The farmer, with his sun-kissed skin and calloused hands, finds joy in the simplicity of his days, cultivating the land his family has worked on for generations. Not far from the farmer's fields, a merchant girl with a spark of ambition in her eyes visits the village square. She is a breath of the bustling city, bringing with her exotic goods and tales of far-off places. Her intelligence and charm captivate the villagers, and her vibrant spirit contrasts with the tranquil pace of their lives. Among the village's rustic charm and the tranquil fields, their paths were yet to cross. On a sunny day, under the village's grand old oak tree, fate had a surprise for our young farmer. The air was heavy with the scent of harvest, and the farmer, weary from his morning toil, sought respite in the shade of the oak. Just then, a rustle of silk and the soft jingle of coins caught his attention. It was the merchant girl, with her basket full of goods, her eyes as bright as the midday sun. Their gazes met, and for a moment the world stood still. Surprise, curiosity, and a hint of something else flickered in their eyes. Was it attraction? Perhaps. The farmer, with his sun-kissed skin and calloused hands, and the merchant girl, with her city-bred grace and wit, made an unlikely pair. But as they shared stories and laughter under the oak tree, a connection sparked between them. As the sun set, they each went their separate ways, but a seed of affection was planted under the grand old oak tree. Days turned into weeks, and with each passing day, the seed of affection grew into a tender sapling of love. Their worlds were vastly different, but the magnetism between them was undeniable. Every glance shared was a secret conversation, every stolen moment under the ancient oak tree a cherished memory. The young farmer, strong and silent, communicated his feelings through his actions. He would leave a fresh-picked flower by the merchant girl's stall each morning, a silent promise of his affection. The merchant girl, with her quick wit and sparkling eyes, would respond in kind, saving the sweetest apple from her basket just for him. Yet their growing affection was not without its challenges. The societal norms of their time had drawn invisible boundary lines between them. He, a humble farmer, and she, a merchant's daughter, were not meant to traverse these lines. The weight of family expectations hung heavy on their shoulders. The young farmer was expected to marry within his own, and the merchant girl was destined for a match that would elevate her family's status. But love, as it often does, had other plans. Despite the hurdles, their love continued to bloom, each obstacle only strengthening their bond. Their affection was as resilient as the oak tree under which they shared their deepest secrets, as beautiful as the sunsets they watched together. Their love was still a secret, but a secret that was too beautiful to hide. In the heart of the storm, their love stood strong, radiating a warmth that could melt the coldest winter. A cloud of misunderstanding loomed over them, casting a shadow on their once bright connection. He, the humble farmer, thought she, the merchant's daughter, was bound to the comforts of her world, unable to fathom the simplicity of his. She, on the other hand, believed he was content in his solitude, uninterested in the vibrant chaos of her life. A silent battle of perceptions waged, threatening to extinguish the spark that had only just begun to glow. But love, as they say, is not easily defeated. It thrives in adversity, blossoming in the heartache and growing stronger in the face of trials. Their love was no exception. It was a flame that refused to be doused, a melody that wouldn't be silenced, a story that demanded to be told. In the midst of their turmoil, they found solace in each other's eyes, a sanctuary where words were unnecessary, where silence spoke volumes. Their hearts echoed the same sentiment, an unspoken promise to persevere, to fight for their love, to rise above the storm. And rise they did. Their love, once a tender sapling, was now a sturdy oak, standing tall against all odds. It weathered the storm, with roots intertwined and branches reaching out to the sky, symbolizing their unwavering commitment and the strength of their bond.